और अब आपको बता दें कि भारत में निजी क्रिप्टो करेंसी को प्रतिबंधित करने के लिए केंद्र एक प्रमुख विधेयक पेश करने की तैयारी में है। बिल में सभी निजी क्रिप्टो करेंसी को प्रतिबंधित करने का फैसला हो सकता है, लेकिन कुछ ढील के साथ। क्रिप्टो करेंसी के अंडरलाइंग टेक्नोलॉजी को प्रमोट करने और उसके इस्तेमाल को बढ़ावा देने के लिए सरकार इसमें कुछ ढील भी देगी। इस विधेयक को संसद के शीतकालीन सत्र में पेश किया जाएगा। इस विधेयक को नामित भी किया गया। आपको बता दें कि द क्रिप्टो करेंसी एंड रेगुलेशन ऑफ ऑफिशियल डिजिटल करेंसी बिल 2021 नाम दिया गया है इसे। सरकार के इस फैसले से क्रिप्टो करेंसीज मार्केट वो क्रैश भी देखा गया। हालांकि डिजिटल करेंसी एनालिस्ट की अगर माने तो उनका कहना है कि मार्केट का क्रैश होने का कोई एक कारण नहीं है।
Let's first understand that this is the second time that this bill is going to be put before Parliament. Last time in the budget session, it was supposed to be presented, but it wasn't. So this is the second time, and this description that has seems to have caused panic is something that is exactly the same as what was there in last time as well. So essentially, just to go through what this description says, it says to create a facilitative framework for creation of the official digital currency to be issued by the Reserve Bank of India. The bill also seeks to prohibit all private cryptocurrencies in India, but it allows for certain exceptions to promote the underlying technology of cryptocurrency and its uses. So this is the brief description. Of course, we won't know exactly what the bill entails until it actually is presented, but this is what has really caused that confusion at this point in time for multiple reasons. One is, earlier on, the government has given plenty of hints saying that they're not looking at a complete ban of cryptocurrency, but looking to regulate it. And secondly, the definition of private cryptocurrency right now is something that the government has not yet made clear. So when we look at cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, those are not private, which means that it can there is no anonymity in the person who has bought the cryptocurrency, bought Bitcoin, but there are other cryptocurrencies where that remains anonymous. The blockchain remains anonymous. The technology behind the cryptocurrency on which the crypto is based, that part remains anonymous. So that is something that clarity needs to come in as far as what private cryptocurrencies are. The other aspect also which is causing confusion is the fact that the RBI governor has on multiple occasions raised issues and raised concerns with regard to cryptocurrencies, and has said that it could impact the macroeconomic stability, the financial stability, and that has flagged off those concerns. Secondly, the Prime Minister has also said that they're looking to regulate cryptocurrency in a progressive manner, but that it cannot be used for money laundering and terror financing and obviously things like that. So both RBI Governor and Prime Minister have cautioned on certain aspects of cryptocurrency.
और आपको बता दें कि क्रिप्टो करेंसी को लेकर बहस भी अब तेज हो गई है। क्या क्रिप्टो करेंसी अच्छा निवेश है या घाटे का सौदा? भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था पर इसका क्या असर पड़ेगा? इन सभी बातों को समझाने के लिए हमारे साथ है हमारी सहयोगी तनिमा।
There is a massive debate which has already been in the play for quite some time now, whether or not cryptocurrencies are good in terms of what the economy currently is looking at. Let's take a look at what are the aspects in favor of the ban. So firstly, there are major economies across the world which have in fact not allowed this. That's primarily because, if we go to the next point, that there's lack of underlying assets which need to be taken into account when it comes to the safety aspect of cryptocurrencies. So that is one of the major aspects. If we go to the next point, we will see that this is the reason why that a lot of big global economies have in fact been wary of making this, having a proper regulation and making this actually legal in their own country. And also, of course, the third point is largely considering the fact that there are concerns about safety, there are concerns about whether or not it could be misused. There is a high possibility that cryptocurrencies could be used for illegal purposes. As we know that darknet is in the play. Already there are concerns whether or not, if it's not regulated in the country, it would be moving to dark web or not. So there are possibilities that cryptocurrency can be used for illegal purposes. And it may also create an economic imbalance. Those are some of the concerns which have been raised by skeptics who are actually in favor of the ban. On the other hand, if we look at those who are saying that yes, in fact, even the government in the meeting that it had held, the panel meeting that it had held a few days back, there were experts who were saying that it's probably not possible to stop it, but it's important to regulate it. So those who are in favor of regulation are basically saying that an overall overarching ban may be tough to impose, so it's better that we actually allow it, but have stringent and strong regulations to look at it. Secondly, that the exchanges, as I said, may move to darknet. That is one of the concerns, that, if it becomes illegal, it may go undercover, it may go underground and actually be available on dark web. And the third part, of course, is that it already has a large investor base. It's not like that the markets over here are not sensitive to these announcements and decisions. There is already a large investor base of this, and it's considering that it has a very important and already spread out tech base. That's also already in a way, kind of established. So the investor base and the large tech base of cryptocurrencies in the country is also something which needs to be taken in mind. Those are the arguments which have been made by those people who are saying it's best not to ban it, but regulate it.